For 15 Christmases, a little girl refused to open one gift. Not because she forgot it, but because it was meant for a father who never came home. Snow fell softly on a quiet town in Ohio, Christmas. Lights glowed on houses that had learned how to celebrate with empty chairs. Inside one small home, a Christmas tree stood tall every year, and beneath it sat one tiny wrapped box. The paper had faded. The tape had yellowed, but the name tag was always the same. For Dad. 15 years ago, David Miller was a U.S. Army soldier deployed in Afghanistan. He wore his uniform with pride, but nothing mattered to him more than his 6-year-old daughter, Lily. Just days before Christmas, Lily held up a small wrapped gift during a video call. "Daddy, I made something for you," she said. "You can open it when you come home." David smiled, his eyes tired but warm. "I promise, sweetheart. I'll be home soon." 3 days later, his unit was ambushed. When the dust settled, David was gone. No body, no answers, just 2 words that froze time. Missing in action. That Christmas, Lily placed the gift under the tree anyway. At 7 years old, she said, "He'll be home next year." At 10, she said, "Daddy's just stuck far away." At 13, she said, "If I open it, that means I stopped believing." So the gift stayed sealed. Years passed. Birthdays came and went. School photos replaced crayon drawings. Lily learned to drive, graduated high school, and grew into a young woman. But every December, the tree went up, and the gift went under it. People told her to move on. She never did. Every Christmas night, she whispered, "I'm still waiting, Dad." Then when Lily was 21, the knock came. 2 soldiers stood at the door. David's remains had been identified in a remote Afghan valley. After 15 years, he was finally coming home. Not alive, but home. At the funeral, a flag-draped coffin rested beneath a gray sky. Rifles fired. The flag was folded and placed into Lily's hands. She didn't scream. She didn't fall apart. She just held it and thought about the gift. That evening, Lily walked alone to her father's grave. She placed the small, worn box beside the headstone. "I'm sorry it took so long," she whispered. "But you're home now." With shaking hands, she opened the gift for the first time. Inside was a mug, cheap, slightly chipped, covered in uneven letters written by a child. "World's best dad." Lily pressed it to her chest and finally cried. "I knew you'd love it," she said softly. Some gifts wait for the right moment. Some love never fades. And some soldiers teach us that hope can survive even when time moves on. Video created by Subedi 1M Rock.